Okay, hi guys, this is a Sibelius tutorial on how I do a lead sheet, hopefully in under 10 minutes. So I'm just gonna walk you through this thing with all the shortcuts, okay? And you can pause the video at any time. Okay, so first thing I want to do is press Command. I'm using a Windows keyboard, but if you're on a Mac keyboard, you can press Command N and it'll pop up with this window over here. Press Lead Sheet, and you have all your data stored. Have a preset font that I use, okay, but I'll do that in another video. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna be scoring all of this lead sheet over here. So you want to get your key first, right? C major, and then you just type in the title over here, so it's easier for you to edit. So there's a lot of stuff already written on the score once you start it. I can't see the composer's name. Never mind. I just put transcribe. No, prepared by. Okay. Then the next thing you want to do is press create. If you have a different type signature, obviously you can change the type signature over there. You have create. Okay. So the next thing I want to do is I want to set. You calculate the bars that you have over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 32 bar form. So you want to have 32 bars, right? So press the instrument, press delete, press this, and press delete. But you'll see that the bars are not numbered correctly. So what you want to do is you want to press Command A and then layout, and then go to auto breaks and have 4 bars every break. Okay, and you can pause it anytime because I'm going to be going quite fast to show you how fast it can be done. Okay, and then what it is, right, is 8, 16, 24, 32, and you have 32 bars already there. If you want to add more bars, you can press Command B and it adds more at the back of of your score. See, like that, Command B. Okay, but if you want to insert a bar like in the middle or something, like, let's say you want to insert it somewhere like between here and here, right? Oops. Okay, between here and here, you press this bar. Oh, you press you press Shift Command and then click, and then you press Shift Command B, and it inserts a bar inside there. Okay, so anyway, we're not doing that today, so we're just gonna be doing a lead sheet. Okay, so first of all, you want your double bar lines at the end of each section. So you right click and then put double bar line. Okay, then what I do is when it's highlighted purple, I press Command C and then click this one. Oops. Command V, you'll see the cursor turn blue, and then do the same thing for the rest of the sections. Then you want your section label, so I right click and then I go text and special text and rehearsal marks. The reason I do that is because it allows me to edit the rehearsal marks. Because if you just do the normal Control R a rehearsal mark, it's not editable. Okay, so or Command R. Okay, and then copy paste and edit accordingly. That's A1, right? Copy paste. That's that's the B section, and then the last one would be the A2. So that's how I score it. Okay, instead of doing the melody first, what I do is I do the chords first because they are pretty much, so I analyze the song C, E, A, D, C, E, A, D. That's pretty much the same, right? So I put in, I don't know if you can see it, but I put in the chord shapes first. So how you put in the chord shapes is actually just click the bar, press Command K, and then you type in your chord shape. If you can't find a particular symbol, you press right click and all the symbols will be all down below the drop down menu. Pop up. So anyway, I'm gonna put C major 7 and then E7, click this bar line, A7. If your chords go faster, you can actually press space and then it jumps to the next bar. Okay, and then D minor. Okay, if you want a minus sign, just press minus sign. And then now it's E7. Oh, sorry, this shouldn't be an A1. This is actually an AB section, so I'll just delete that. Okay, E7 and then A minor. I like A minor 7 instead of a minus sign, so let's just make it consistent. Okay, so A minor 7. This triangle looks weird, so let's put C major 7. In order to edit a chord, I just double click it and then it will start flashing. Okay, so the next one would be D7. Oops. Make sure your caps is on so that they are all uppercase notes. If not, it will look weird. Okay, then the next thing I do is I look at the melody. Is the melody the same? Yeah, kind of the same, right? If the melody isn't the same, I'll just shift click this bar, shift, and then click again, and then just press repeat, and the bars come out there. Okay, so but we don't want to do that because we don't want to input the melody twice. So what I'm gonna do is I have a keypad on my right hand, and I click the inside. I don't click the bar like that. I just click inside, and then I press the crotchet corresponds to what I'm doing on the keypad in my right hand. Okay, so I don't click this and press over here. So I press number 4, and then it goes to number 4. I press the arrows to skip to the next note. Okay, and then if I want to press a quaver, I press number 3 on the keypad. Okay, so I use the numerical keyboard, and I also use the alphabets on the left hand. So I'm actually pressing C, and then the next one would be, so I'm using the arrows and I'm going along, it's like GE, right? So the next one will be a tie over. Just press enter on your numerical keypad. Don't press the middle enter, press the numerical enter, right? And then it shows up like that. The next value of the note is a minimum, so I press number 5, and then it shows up with minimum. Okay, so next one, you can keep going on and on till it's all inside. So for a triplet, what I do is, you want a crochet triplet, so what I do is you press command 3 and it comes up with triplet. If you want a duplet, oops, let's say you want a group of 5, then you just press command 5, and then it comes up with a group of 5, a tuplet, that's what they call it. Anyway, we want a triplet crochet, so get your crochet note, and then command or control, they are the same thing, command 3, and then okay, and then so on and so forth until you get the sharp is number 8, right, and then dot will be the dot on the numerical keypad. So I'm just inputting this just with my right hand and left hand on the keyboard. Again, you want a triplet, so you have to press control 3 for that one. Okay, oops. And for changing notes up and down, you just press the up and down arrows. Okay, so E flat, D, oops, I have Facebook open. Okay, D, and then command. If you don't want this cautionary natural sign, just press 7, and then it will disappear. Okay, I'm almost done with these 2 bars, right? And then the last part of the A section, technically what you can do, right, is if you want to be really fast, you just shift and then left click, and then you copy control C or command C, and then click this bar, paste, right? Change this to a D7, and then you just, because the rhythm is exactly the same, so then you just change the notes. So right, see, there you go. And then you just use the arrows to go up and down. Press 7 for that, right? And if you analyze the score, that's exactly the same melody. So I just gonna press shift left click, press R. R is repeat everything. Okay, if you want to move stuff about, you can also use the arrows to help you move stuff about. I'm using command and arrow to move it about a bit more. Okay, so let's see what we have here. That's the same. Now we have F. Okay, so this one is going to be different. So let me just double click this, change the chord. That will be F minor. I'll press, or you can backspace and then press command K if you want. So C major 7, space, E minor 7, space, A7. That's how it goes. And then now we need to change melody. Okay, so click the melody, go to your arrows, and then press so the arrows go up. If you want to make it jump down 1 octave, because you can't keep pressing the arrow, right? You press command and then arrow down, and that jumps an octave. Okay, so press the related numerical numbers on your keypad, and it should be quite easy from there. Right, see, like that D, I press command and then arrow up so that it's jumping up 1 octave. Okay, so B, and then E, G, B, whoops. Okay, D minor 7. Okay, so I'm going to change this chord. You can press enter also if you, so you can click it and press enter. There are a couple of ways of you can edit the chord. So you can double click it, right, and it'll start flashing. Or you can press the chord, then press the middle enter, and then you can edit it from there, right? Okay, and then space, 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 G7. Okay, then you can delete these because you don't need that. Command K, right, is for chord. Spelled with a K, K or D if you want. C6, space, space, E flat. Diminish, for the circle, I just press Command O, okay? Half diminish, you press Shift Command O, that's half diminish. Okay, so Command O, and then D minus 7, and then G7. Okay, then you need to change the melody, right? So, using the numerical keypad again, you edit all your you can't delete triplet just like that because the triplet will still stay there, so you actually have to physically click the triplet and then delete it. Okay, so E and then C, and then you have your lead sheet done within how many minutes is this? Just slightly over 10 minutes, but with all the talking in between. And then you have a lead sheet done and completed. Okay, so I hope this tutorial was really useful for you, and do let me know any other thing that you might want to do. Subscribe to Jazzninja if you haven't already, because we're going to be going in this direction. Thank you guys, and have a great night, and stay safe everyone. Bye.